Is accumulating debt, credit card debt and consumer debt. Accumulating that kind of debt that is regarded as bad debt, that is the mistake that you don't want to make, but most people do, because I think people just see debt as free money, and some people go into debt because they fail to manage the income that they get, or it could be that they don't have a lot of money that they can keep to themselves, so they are falling short on their bills. But what needs to be understood here is that the cost of debt is way too high. And this is something that you don't get to see because you just think, oh no, I do understand that debt comes with an interest rate, but that interest rate is actually quite high. If you now sit down, take the amount of money that you have borrowed and take the amount of money that you would have paid by the time that you finish paying off your debt, you'll actually get to see that you have paid a lot in interest, and that is the cost of having debt. And credit cards are the worst, especially if you have it and you are not using it wisely. You can actually be in a position where you're paying an interest rate of at least 11%. The interest rates on credit cards are heavy, way too heavy. And now here's the thing. If you get to calculate the amount of money that you pay on interest, take it, get the sum, you'll actually see how much you can save every month. Because if you are okay with paying that much interest every month, then I should believe that you have that kind of money, just that you don't want to save it, you're okay with giving it to the bank. You know, there are people that are saying they don't like to make the bank rich, or they feel like they're making the bank rich when they save. You're actually making the bank rich by taking on that debt that comes with that high interest rates. They are in the business of making money, but about your financial life, you should be in the business of making your net worth go up, and you cannot make your net worth go up by going into bad debt. If you are going into debt where you acquire assets, then I guess that is a different story. But with this kind of a debt, you are actually making the banks rich and emptying your pockets.